There was a time when small things felt big. A message could make your day, a new idea could keep you awake at night. A simple plan felt exciting. Now, everything feels neutral. Not terrible, not amazing, just flat. You're not sad enough to call it depression, but you're not excited enough to feel alive. So what changed? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your brain adapted. Human beings are wired for adaptation. It's called hedonic adaptation. When something good happens, your brain releases dopamine, the chemical linked to motivation and reward. But the brain doesn't like extremes for too long, so it recalibrates. What once felt thrilling becomes normal. What once felt special becomes expected. And slowly, excitement fades into baseline. But that's only part of it. There's another reason. Overstimulation. Modern life gives you constant micro-rewards. Scrolling, notifications, short videos, endless novelty. Your dopamine system gets flooded daily. And when your brain is constantly stimulated, it raises the bar for what feels exciting. Ordinary life starts to feel slow. Quiet moments feel boring. Progress feels invisible. You're not less alive, you're oversaturated. There's something deeper too. Excitement requires emotional openness, but if you've been stressed, disappointed, or overwhelmed for a long time, your nervous system shifts into protection mode. Protection mode doesn't chase excitement, it seeks stability. When your system prioritizes survival, it reduces emotional highs to avoid emotional crashes. In other words, if you've been hurt, your brain lowers the volume on everything, including joy, and then you misinterpret it as, I lost my spark. But sometimes the spark isn't gone, it's guarded. There's also maturity. As you grow, your definition of excitement changes. Chaos used to feel thrilling. Now peace feels better. Impulsiveness used to feel alive. Now stability feels safer. Not all loss of excitement is decline. Some of it is evolution. But here's the critical difference. Healthy calm feels grounded. Emotional numbness feels empty. If you feel empty, your system may need reset. Less stimulation, more depth, more real-world engagement, more delayed gratification. Dopamine resets aren't about removing joy. They're about restoring sensitivity. Excitement doesn't disappear. It becomes harder to access when your brain is overloaded. And here's something powerful. Excitement follows meaning. When you reconnect with purpose, challenge, growth, and contribution, excitement returns quietly, not explosive, but steady. You don't need constant adrenaline to feel alive. You need alignment. If you've been feeling flat lately, it doesn't mean you're broken. It might mean you've adapted. An adaptation can be reversed with intention. If this explains something you couldn't describe before, stay here. This channel breaks down the psychology behind the silent changes happening inside you.